Hey, what's up, everybody? First of all, I hope everybody had a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving. I know I did. I had 4 days off, Thursday, Friday. Obviously, I have the weekends off anyway. So I had a little 4-day weekend. So I really, really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed being with my family. Seeing family members and relatives I haven't seen in a long time. Once again, it was a little, I kind of felt a little empty inside because every time the holidays, come around, I get just a little emotional because my mom's not, with us anymore. I'm so used. I've grown with almost 40 years of, her in my life, and it's like I said, I've gotten over it, but I've adjusted to it, and that's a key word. For this video is adjustments. I've made adjustments in my life. There's not a day that goes by that, my mom's not on my mind. And I hate to keep bringing her up, but that's my mom. Anybody would, think and talk about their mom all the time, especially if she's gone to a better place. And I've adjusted, to her not being here. The fact that she's gone will never go away, but I've adjusted to it. And now I didn't want to make a video about this. The Cowboys have made some minor adjustments with the release of Darren McFadden, which was healthy. They didn't use him that much. We had a 2-3 running back system, and he wasn't in the mix. So I saw this a mile away. I thought they were at least going to, wait till the end of the season. I know he was going to get released this early. Well, hell, it's not even early anymore. I can't call it early in the season. Hell, we're damn near at the end of the season. But anyway, I've had a wonderful time being off these 4 days. We went to Disney on Ice yesterday. Me and the wife took the kids out there and had a wonderful time, a magnificent time. That was my first time going to Disney on Ice, and I didn't think it was going to be, but it was a very exciting experience. But anyway, back to the Cowboys. I'm wondering now. They've made adjustments. They've released Darren McFadden. Now they're probably going to bench Anthony Brown. They've released the kicker Nugent. Now that we've got Bailey back in the mix. I wonder if these adjustments are too little too late. I believe they signed a defensive end from San Francisco. He's played with Green Bay, San Francisco. He's 27 years old, I believe. And I'm wondering if these adjustments are too little too late. We are now 5-6. We've lost 3 in a row. The life and the energy has been sucked out of the Cowboys, especially Cowboy Nation. Because once again, I say we pour our hearts and souls into these games and into the team, into the organization. And we're not getting paid for it. That's just pride. That's just love of the team, love of the game, love of the sport. We put our hard-earned time and effort into making videos. And, it was a complete turnaround from last season. Last season, I was proud to make videos. I was happy. I was in a good mood, And now that the shoe's on the other foot, I'm feeling the raft of still being a supportive Cowboy fan and still bringing you guys videos with the losing team. And yeah, the season's not over. We could win out. Who knows? But you can tell by the energy. I think they interviewed Alfred Morris about the release of Darren McFadden, and you can sense the energy has been sucked out of him. He's just like, well, hey, it is what it is. I wish him the best. I know Darren McFadden was a diehard Cowboy fan, growing up, and it was his dream to play with a star on his helmet. But this is a business, and life goes on, and we just got to move on. And when you're losing and your expectations for the season were so high, and now they're low, so I can understand why, it's a negative energy floating around that locker room right now, especially losing 3 in a row. And it's pretty sad and unfortunate, especially for us Cowboy fans. And I don't know. These are adjustments that they probably could have made earlier in the season. I believe that these adjustments aren't really going to do too much of a make too much of a difference. I believe it's in the coaching staff that should be but they're not going to do that. They're going to throw the player. Of course, the Dallas Cowboys front office, which they're the best at, is throwing their own players under the bus. What we're going through now is coaching. Like Mark Holmes just said in a video he made earlier today. And he set an example on why coaching is the reason why of our downfall. Obviously, Zeke being out as well has exposed a lot of things. Now, Dak has taken a lot of criticism over this past three game losing streak that we're on. You know, people throwing him under the bus. Oh, he's not. Oh, he's a dink and dunk. Oh, Dak is this. Oh, Dak is that. Dak is still to me, is a one of a kind quarterback. It's very, very hard to find a quarterback out there. You know, everybody said, oh, we should get Romo back and just dumb things. And it's just like, really, man. As soon as you breathe on Romo wrong, he's going to go down and get hurt, you know. Then you be saying, oh, well, get Romo out of here. So just be quiet. Just do us a favor and be quiet with all that, because you're embarrassing yourself. You're not true to yourself when you say dumb things like that. But, you know, YouTube is troll nation. So, you know, what do you expect? But I like Dak. Dak, with the right pieces around him, will be a great quarterback. And I believe still could lead us to the promised land if coached right. And coaching goes a long way. You know, the players don't just go out there and put pads on and play a game by themselves. They're only doing what they're told to do. Now, if there's audibles and things like that, and oh, trips right, or twins over here, or oh, you know, whatever the players, you know, the captains of both sides of the ball sees and they want an audible, fine, you know. But as far as play calling and adjustments and things like that on and off the field, that's coaches. That's the coaching. And once you lose faith and once you lose your players, excitement for the game, excitement about winning, excitement for football, you pretty much done. You know, you pretty much can stick a fork in it and come out dry. I can sense a negative in the locker room. And I'm not even in the locker room. I can sense it. And these players are fed up. They're frustrated. They're tired of losing. I don't know anybody that likes losing. I don't care. I can't stand it. I hate it. I don't even like to lose one game. Because when you lose one game, it shows your weakness. You know, I know you can't win them all. It's the NFL. But, you know, like I say over and over, I'm a perfectionist. I love to win. And coming up that season we had last year, the expectations were very high for the Dallas Cowboys. And especially Cowboy Nation. We were hoping and like, oh, okay, well, shit, it's Super Bowl this year. That's what we were thinking. Honestly, seriously. We were like, okay, we might not do as good as last year, but, you know, we're going to be in the playoffs and probably for a Super Bowl. That was our expectations for the Dallas Cowboys. That's what the world thought. But now that we're losing, everybody, oh, yeah, Dallas Cowboys are losing, yada, 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 you know. Everybody, they just couldn't wait, you know, because, you know, it happened so fast for us, you know. But, you know, it is what it is. The season, it is what it is. You know, you win some, you lose some. You had good seasons, you had bad seasons. But I think the problem is, what makes it unorthodox is that we had such a great season last year. You know, just like the Eagles are winning back-to-back. That's what we were doing last year. You know, we were winning those back-to-back every week. Boom, 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 boom. And it just became a norm. And we got used to that. And now it's just like, boom, a complete turnaround in a bad way. So, like I said, these adjustments that they make, I don't think it's gonna really cure anything because Zeke is still out. The mood in the locker room is not there until we start winning some games, until the players get their confidence back. You can just tell, by a player, the way they carry themselves on and off the field, and when, all the missed tackles and arm tackles and just giving up on things, it starts with coaching. Coaching does that. Coaching. Because you, as a player, you're being told what to do, where to line up, what formation to set up as. It's coaching. Yes, we have players out. But look, other teams have players out too. And they're still able to play the game at a high level and compete. And like I said, I hate to make videos right now at this point in time because we're, losing, having a rough season. Because everybody, every Cowboy fan that makes YouTube videos, we all sound the same right now. There's no different. There's no different. You can watch so-and-so's video. You can watch, he sounds the same. It is what it is. That's just, but that's just what exists for the Cowboys right now. We are, I'm not going to say we're done because like I say, we could win them. We could win the rest of these games out. But, if they don't make some kind of change, coaching, as far as adjusting, learning how to adjust during a game, while it's happening. Like, don't wait till halftime. Don't wait till third quarter. Don't wait till fourth quarter. Start adjusting, doing these things, first half. I know it takes time. First quarter, you really can't because both teams are trying to find each other out. So it's kind of hard to do it in the first quarter. But, you got second quarter, to realize what you need to do to win a game, and now it's like, it's hard to even win a game now. We're not just getting beat, we're getting blown out. And that's what leads me to think, well, is it Zeke or is it more than that? Because we are getting blown out. We're averaging like 6 points a game. I mean, they're beating us. These teams are beating us by 20 or 30. We're getting blown out. It's not like we're losing by a field goal or maybe a touchdown. It's like 2 or 3 touchdowns. That's a problem. That's a serious, serious problem. When there's a problem, how do you not, I don't even have to say anything else after that. How do you not? Y'all can finish the rest. When there's a problem, how do you not? How do you not? It's impossible not to, if you come outside and your garage isn't letting up right or your tire is low, what you think you're going to do? Gonna put air in it. You're going to see what you can do to fix it. Or if your yard needs cut. My grass is getting kind of high. What should I do? I mean, wow. But that's all I got, guys, man. Like I said, I hope y'all had a wonderful holiday because I did. We got some more money spending to do. Unfortunately, Christmas is coming up. Santa Claus is coming to town. So, that's in about 3 weeks. So, I got to adjust to that. We got to, because bills don't stop. Even though, just because it's Christmas time, bills don't stop. You still got to, pay your bills and then get, y'all know what I'm talking about. For y'all to have kids, a lot of y'all probably too young or whatever, but it's time to prepare for that. So, it's all about adjusting. You adjust in life. You probably don't even know you do, but you adjust in life and at everything that you do. Adjust. So until the Cowboys coaching staff can learn how to do that and learn how to focus on that and learn how to turn it around with that word in front of it. So we can say everything we want, make all these videos and say what the problem is and all this and that. And I can run my mouth and so-and-so can run his mouth and so-and-so over there can run his mouth about, I think it's this. Or, we think it's that. Or, we think it's that. All they got to do is adjust to the problem. Everybody else has. Football is a game. Everybody has the same 53-man roster. Everybody has a linebacker, a defensive tackle, a defensive end, an offensive tackle. Every position is on every team. There's nothing different. Yeah, talent has a lot to do with it, but find your guy's strengths and weaknesses. That's what you get paid for. You had all offseason to figure out if Anthony Brown could. Yeah, last year Anthony Brown had a good rookie season, but he's been exposed because our defense isn't that good. So they've been throwing. The dude don't even know how to look back when the ball is in the air. Coaching. I was taught that in junior high. Pop Warner. If you're a cornerback, it's sandlot football, playing outside. If you're a cornerback and you're guarding a receiver and you're in man coverage, you can look at the receiver's eyes and see the ball, that the ball is coming. Play on the ball. You want the ball back. These cornerbacks are not even looking back. They're just flinging their arms and hoping for the best. And soon, bleep, pass interference. Because if, for example, and this is common sense, if I'm walking towards you and I'm looking at you and I run into you, it's intentional. I'm doing it on purpose. But if I'm walking towards you with my head looking back like this, oh, damn, my bad. I can't see you. I'm looking back. It's not going to be intentional. You have to know whatever position you play, you have to know those things. You have to know it down to a science. My coach, I told my coach this one time. He had me playing cover 2 on a guy that I was supposed to be playing man on. And I was getting beat every time. I was wondering why I kept getting beat. You know, I said, Coach, you're getting me beat. You're getting me burnt. And he got frustrated at me and said, oh, well, Jackson, you do what you want to do. I don't care. I'll put somebody else that, out there. So the next play, the guy did a post route and I played man. Ball's in the air. His eyes was in the air. I look back, bloop, pick. I said, thanks, coach. I adjusted. I was in high school and did this. I adjusted. We got the ball back. Play on the ball. You can't win without the ball. Anyway, y'all have a good Sunday evening. Shit, I've been talking too long. I'm sorry. But back to reality Monday morning. Got to get back to work, and it is what it is. I could not have nowhere to go to, so I can't be too mad. But if I don't see you guys around here, I'll see you around here.
And the only thing else I got to say is,